All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over the demonstration of how to do the lifts, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. So let's start with the safety bar split squat. So what you want to do, this is one of my favorite exercises for overall just performance, explosiveness, strength, athleticism. It's literally my number one favorite lift in the world. So as you see with this, I love a safety bar because it eliminates the balance portion of it and it just focuses on strength. Because when you have the safety bar, you can just sit right here on your back and you can put your hands in front of you like I have on these handlebars right here. You could always put a barbell there too and hold that. So if you have a safety bar, amazing. If not, no worries. You can always use a Smith machine. Smith machine is my second favorite, to where you're still not having to balance with it on your back because it just naturally goes up and down. Same exact thing, right? Worst comes to worst, you can use a regular barbell. That's okay too. You just have to balance with it. But as you see, my toe, I'm on my toes right here. I have my heel slightly off the ground on an inch, right? My back foot isn't too far back, right? Because think about how many times in sports when you're in this position right here, right there, you're going to take off. So you want to get your back foot involved. This is an exercise that you can start to load up the weight. Let's go full screen. Right. So I see my knees over my toe slightly. Yeah. So that is the safety bar split squat, one of my favorite lifts. You can start to really load up the weight with this exercise. So after that, let's skip on the SC good mornings. We'll come back to let's go to ATG split squat. This exercise is all about strengthening muscles in the full range of motion. Start strengthening the connective tissue inside your knee joint. So this is an exercise that, normally what you do is you would start on the, you would be on the ground doing it, trying to get the full range of motion. But this is going to be how you start. So we're going to do no weights, right? And you want to progress to being able to do it on the ground. So as you see, I'm stepping onto something like a block. I'm trying to get that full range of motion. Range of motion comes first before you start adding in dumbbells and before you start going down to the ground doing this. Going right back out. So 3 seconds down, 2, 3, go right back up. So that is the ATG split squat, and we can go full screen. You get full range of motion the best you can, right? Step onto something. You can start progressing. You could even have a higher block. The reason you have the block is because it's going to take excess weight off your knees when you're doing it. It's like if you were to do a push up on the ground, it'd be hard to do a push up on the ground than if you were to go up against a wall and do a push up, right? Because you have more weight when you're just flat on the ground versus when you're up. And the last thing is seated weighted good mornings. Same thing, all about strengthening muscles in the full range of motion, right? Strengthening your lower back in the full range of motion. This is less even about the weight, especially early on, more about trying to get that full range of motion, try to get your chest as close to the bench as possible. It's great for strengthening your hamstrings, the full range of motion, your glutes as well, right? You want to push back with your glutes and go down. Keep your back flat. Go full screen. And that's it. That is the demonstration of these lifts.